And welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to MRG Studios for this special telecast of the AFL London 2014 Grand Final. Glad you could join us. I'm here with my co-commentator Dan Prigmore to lead you through today's events and see how the Wildcats can go, going towards their aim of picking up a back-to-back premiership final.
Yes, Ben, this is really set to be a blockbuster, I think. When you look at the form of the two sides over the year, both clubs getting through with just the one defeat in the home and away season, only against each other. 1 point was the margin in round one. The Wildcats managed to be the winners on the day. And then in round seven, the Demons really showed that they probably are the team to beat this year. They backed that up in the semi, getting in front by roughly 10 points at the final siren. But after the Cats' performance last week, just sneaking over the line, I think they really look like they've set themselves for a massive game today, and I think we're in for an absolute cracker.
I think you could be right. It seems like only yesterday we were here in this same studios, although slightly different studios, for the 2013 Grand Final, where the Wildcats came in as quite strong favourites against the North London Lions, being the dominant team all through the season. This year, you definitely have to say that the Wandsworth Demons are the form team. Certainly after round one, they've looked like unbeatable through the rounds, just putting out a lot of points against a lot of teams, beating the Wildcats, as you say, in round seven. And I guess this time it's to see if the Wildcats can really stand up and turn that form around, come from that unusual position of being the underdogs.
Yeah, and I think the Demons are really looking for a clean sweep this year in terms of the awards at the pointy end of the season. I know they've obviously got the big fella up forward, Tractor, who during the week at the AFL London presentation night took out the best player of the year, polling 14 votes, I think it was, quite comfortably ahead of the next contenders from the Wildcats, and also the leading goal scorer. So they've got a huge target today to be able to jump on top of him and be able to stop his goal kicking powers, which really is Wandsworth's strength, and that's what they're going to be looking to use to get over the line.
I think that's right. It's what comes down to whether they're a one-man team, whether they've got the rest of the players who can back him up. Can he step up to the big stage? Can he kick a big bag on the grand final day when it really counts? And do Wandsworth have the experience after missing out in the last couple of grand finals to really come through and challenge the Wildcats, who will be looking for back-to-back titles and have got the experience of winning on the big day?
Yeah, and I think one of the big keys for the Wildcats, if we have a little think about the players to watch, I think Tractor's obviously the number one player to watch for the Demons. Rishbeth off half back as well will be very important for the Demons. But when you're talking about key defenders, I think probably the most important one of the park today is going to be Little Fev. Big Shazzy got the job done last year in the grand finals, taking care of the Lions' key forwards, and there'll be another epic duel today, I would suggest, between Tractor and Big Shaz, being able to go toe-to-toe against each other. And if Big Shaz can get the job done, then that's going to go a long way to the Wildcats getting over the line. And then I think with the midfield battle, the Wildcats have probably got the edge there, is my tip. The likes of Wedgwood, who his form in the back half of this season is probably the best that has been seen by a midfielder in AFL London for quite some time. And there is a bit of a hot tip that maybe he's going to sneak up and poll quite a few votes towards the end of the year in the Wildcats' best and fairest, and maybe be a bit of a sniff. And his mate alongside him in the Wildcats' midfield is Fife.
Is that big regular Fife or little Fife?
Just regular Fife. Yep. Yeah, regular Fife. Todd Pfeiffer. He really came out of the blocks, jumped out of the blocks this year in rounds 1 to 4. Would have been hard to chase other than in the best and fairest, other than his late season omissions from the side for a number of reasons. But he's come back into the side at the right time, and I'm tipping really big things from him today. And there's just one other bloke I'd like to bring up, and you touched on it just before. Regular Fife's obviously very important today, but really the reason the Cats are here today is because of Little Fife.
Little Fife, yep.
That's his best friend. That's his best friend.
Yeah.
His BFF.
Life partner,
David Abernethy. And I think really all the Cats boys should be very grateful that Abba picked himself up after that little spell in the twos.
Yeah.
Just before the finals.
There was rumours of him playing a game for the Emus even.
Yeah.
When he first came back. Never eventuated.
No. He wasn't happy with that.
No.
It wasn't part of his contract apparently. But he came back in that semi-final. Looks quality in the twos, and then last week in the prelim. Well, you know what they say, Ben.
What do they say, Dan?
Cats got 9 lives, and I think we lost about 7 of them last week.
7,
in that
so we've still got
prelim
2
final.
left.
We got a couple left, and that's very much thanks to ABBA, who snagged 3 in that last quarter to get us over the line. So hoping for plenty more from him today. Let's save those 2 lives and get over the line, I reckon.
Yeah, well, as you say, plenty of players to watch there. Should be a cracker of a game. The old enemies playing against each other. I think we're just about ready for the national anthems. Let's go across to them now.
Ladies and gentlemen, please be upstanding for the Australian national anthem.
Oh, there it is. There's the national anthems, ladies and gentlemen. The players look ready and raring to go. And just before the bounce off, we're going to cross over to our boundary rider, Keith Dellavedova. And he's got the Wildcats president with him, Craig Simpson.
Craig, give me your feelings. Now you've won 2 out of 3. How are you feeling?
Oh, excellent, mate. It's been a good year so far. We've worked hard, and I'm confident the boys are going to get up and give those Wandsworth blokes a good run for their money.
Blokes? You sure they're blokes?
Well, let's just keep it at that.
What do they call them down at Wandsworth? Keep that under wraps?
Yeah,
fair enough.
Yeah.
So how do you think the Emus and the Raiders have gone today?
Well, it's been a good show, mate. Emus put in all the hard work and got up by a famous 1 point, which has been a good year for us. And the Raiders, as always, dominant. Can't stop them.
Very unlucky that that one of the Giants got up for the BOG there. What about the Raiders? How do you think the guy that won that number 17 got up?
Well, as in every year, the umpires pick who they know. They can only pick a number. They know the player. They pick the player.
They picked the player? Okay, must have known his name or something like that. And Cats, how are we going to go today?
Well, again, with all the hard work, you can't really back against them, can you? It's been they've had a bit of a wood on us for the last couple of games, but I have every confidence the boys have.
Bit of a Paul Roos-like coach we've got coming in here.
Well, what can you say?
I think he's got that sort of strategy about him.
Yeah, well, I've got a few tactics. There's a few boys I want to knock out, and that counts for everything.
Yeah? You've been told he's got a couple of boys to knock out, do you?
Yeah, well, they've lined them up.
Bit of inside information there.
First, and we're ready to go.
You sure? How do you think we're going to go? What are the odds on this? Give me some odds.
Oh, I'm not a gambling man.
You're not a gambling man?
Yeah, you got to look professional.
You got to look.
What would you say?
Me? Well, I'd probably give him shorter than 1-1, but anyway. Down at the Oval down here, we've up on the rooftops, great view, great day in London. I don't know what it's like in Australia, but we have great weather over here. We'll see you boys back in the commentary box.
Here we are, the umpires there saying hello. A couple of new faces there. The Wildcats be wondering how they're going to treat them today, what their kind of policies are going to be through the game. What do you think the coaches want to see here, Daniel, from the first bounce up?
Well, I think it's going to be a very physical contest from the start, which I think you've seen in the couple of hitouts that the two teams have had so far this year. So expect fireworks early. You got to expect the big names that we mentioned at the start of the game, the Fifers and the Wedgwoods really jumping on the ball. Tractor will certainly be looking to assert his ascendancy early on, try and get a couple of cheap ones on Shazzy. So we'll see how things go. And we're away here in the 2014 Grand Final. Fairly even ruck contest there, and it comes down. The Demons try to get a kick away, but the Big C, Clint, gets a smother on. There's our first of the EU connection for the day. Corbs trying to get a kick away.
Corbs, there he is again. Just one of the Wildcats Youth Academy coming through. Gets taken with the ball. B-Train just overseeing things there. Doesn't want to assert his authority too soon.
Yeah, I think B-Train will be saving his energy until a little bit later on in the game. We don't want him blowing too hard too early.
Too late. Another bounce off, and it got, Wandsworth Demons get out of the square pretty quickly.
And there's that man Tractor that we've been talking about, the most dangerous player on the ground, no doubt. But as we spoke about, Big Shazzy is all over him, and he looks exactly like the sort of form that we saw early on last year in the grand final. So hopefully Shaz is in for a big one and he can do the job on the big fella.
There he is. You feel that will be the tactic of the Demons most of the way through the day. They'll be wanting to bang it long, get it up towards Tractor, just hope he can do something. You feel he's dangerous anywhere within about 60 today. Does have fair old boot on him.
Oh, speaking about that leg, Ben, with that breeze, you're probably going to carry a little bit further today. The Demons are kicking with probably a 4 to 5 goal breeze, and they get it forward. Shazzy's managed to outmark him there and get a fist on, but geez, that big fella can recover. Tractor's jumped all over it there, and he's managed to snag one out of the goal square. And well, look, he was the shortest odds for first goal. Shaz will probably be a little bit disappointed. He got some good body on there, got the fist in, got rid of the footy. But when you see the replay, the recovery of Tractor is incredible for a big fella. Goalcam's going to show us perfectly there that he's managed to jump on the ball a little bit quicker than what Shaz did. And the Demons are on the board.
There he is.
Very
The big
early.
fella looks pumped. That's not what you want to see from a Wildcats point of view early on. That's exactly what the Demons would have wanted. And the Wildcats will be looking to bounce straight back from this. And Brad Wedgwood pumping the ball forward early.
Oh, and there's Big Dan. Very important inclusion for the Cats, actually. He's come in late in the season. His first year of Aussie rules. Still learning the game. Still figuring out what to do. But a very aggressive player. Loves the tackle. And I know that the coaches have been working on his handballs.
Yep.
Just dishing the ball off to the blokes who can deliver the footy forward. And hopefully we see plenty of him today.
He's certainly a physical presence, and that's what he'll be looking to assert through the game.
Right, so here we go, a boundary throw in. Wedgie again jumping on it, just trying to pump it forward. And here we see the first of Brad Collins for the day. His debut grand final at a Wildcats jumper. We'll probably comment on that in just a little bit. But the Wildcats trying to do the best that they can to lock that ball inside 50 and get a score, a very valuable score, into the breeze. The ball gets knocked behind by the Demons in the ruck tap there. 40 is all over it and chipping it forwards. The
Bounced
ball's
everywhere.
rolling.
No one seems to know where it's gone. And the Demons bounce away. Looks like an EU kick there. On the Big C. The Big C with an early touch. The big ruckman. He's come in this year for the Kiwi option that we had last year. He'll be looking to get a few more bounce taps than the big Kiwi did last year.
Geez, I reckon. Just sorry, Ben, to interrupt you. I reckon the Demons will be rapt that Big C's got the kick there because apparently he's the most popular Wildcats player amongst the Demons supporters.
Is he? Yes, I've heard rumours that even when he's throwing up, he still looks beautiful.
Yes,
a comment heard during one of the boat races this year.
Yeah, also very popular amongst the Wild Kittens.
Yes. Oh, there it is. Puts it through. Makes no mistake from the goal square there. Not sure what the 50 was for. Bit of back chat maybe from the Demons early on. Not what their coaches would want to see.
No, I think if you rewind to 2011, the last time these two teams met in the grand final, and a bit of back chat cost the Demons on that day, so they'll be wanting to cut that out of their game as soon as possible. Anyway, back to the footy here. The Demons once again getting a centre clearance through their excellent on-ball department. There's Mike Bonner, one of our Kiwi connection, chasing after the footy.
Oh,
and out comes
big
Billy
Oswell.
There he is, the big fella.
When you're talking about people asserting their physical presence, Billy Oswell's got to be near the top of your list, doesn't he?
Well, yes, he certainly throws that 6'1", 50 kilo frame around the best that he possibly can.
Dripping wet.
Right, and here we go. There's a couple of Wildcats jumping on that to wrap it up and get a ball up deep into the Demons attacking 50. Big Clint's up in the ruck here. Gives a nice tap down there to Wedgie.
He's got it exactly where he wants. He's got it on a sixpence Big C out of the middle at the moment, but it still seems a bit scrappy. No, neither team seems to be quite getting out of these clearances as cleanly as they might like.
No, that's right. There's a lot of nerves early on, and Corbs again. He gets hit hard there from the side by one of the Demons players, but once
Wedgie,
again,
the pirouette.
There
reminiscent
he is.
of Mikhail Bloom and the pirouette. I know a lot of players have tried and failed to copy that manoeuvre. Mr. Wedgwood probably going the closest to really perfecting it.
Yeah, definitely. And the Demons very happy to see that one over the boundary here and just reset and try and get their structures right around this boundary throw-in. So Big Clint again in the ruck, works at the front position, gets a little touch on the ball. But here comes the Demons storming through with a quick handball off, delivering forward once again. And who have we got there? Mike. There you go. What a great set of mitts there.
He's going wide. Hasn't really found his target there. Demons come storming through. Kicking from about the 50.
And it's just pushed across the face of goal for a minor score. So let's have a look and see who's going to take the kickouts here for the Wildcats, because I know that it was a contentious issue last year in the grand final.
Looks like number 1, Mr. Prigmore, is going to be taking them. Always a safe set of feet.
So we'll see how he goes here. Stiff breeze here, so it'll be tough to hit a target. But he's gone for the long option out on the far side, and unfortunately...
he's hit a target. Oh no, but it's a red and blue target,
unfortunately. It's gone to the Demons. So the Demons go very quickly back into the forward 50, and that's a pretty good, strong mark there from Bresky from the Demons. A seasoned campaigner, actually. Bresky's in about his 5th or his 6th season with the Demons. Unfortunately for him, only tasting success just the once in that career, and he'll be looking to add to that today. But a very dangerous player, and along with Tractor, one that the Wildcats will be looking to keep quiet today.
He certainly will. I definitely think before the Tractor turned up this season, Bresky has been their number 1 goal kicker and a real number 1 threat for a number of years, and he's now taking the back seat, the football, perhaps the number 10 role, sitting in the pocket. And he's been looking to knock through a few goals today without the attention on him that he might normally get.
Yeah, unfortunately that one just floated away with the breeze as well. So looks like Prigmore's going to stick with the kickouts for now. Hopefully has a little bit more success than what he did on the last one.
Dan, we're playing in white and blue today. White and blue. If you could hit one of them, that'd be handy.
So
he's got a bit shorter this time. Yes, good.
There he is. He's old mate and Wedgie. That's happened a few times. The link up there between the two Perth boys from back home, and Wedgie goes for the safe option straight up the middle of the ground to 40. Little bit of hair bun to hair bun there.
Oh yes. Is there anyone else he can find with another hair bun up the field anymore? No. It goes to Corbs. Can't quite get both hands on it. And now the Demons will look to rebound.
They switch the ball into the middle of the ground there. Very good attacking play from the Demons. Kick it long forward, and Shazzy once again gets that big fist in there to spoil the ball away. But the Demons are there when the ball hits the deck.
Wildcat
They're still pushing here hard.
Now. Sammy Wood from last year hits the B train.
Right, let's see what B Train can do here.
B Train, his disposal's not always that accurate.
First kick of the day, I think.
First kick of the day for the B Train. He's gone up the line, safe play, done the right thing. Kicks to a contest, and Corbs can't quite reel it in. EU connection looking to hook up there.
Tell you what, there's been a fair bit of Corbs on this footage so far today. He's looking very, very good around the footy, and hopefully we start seeing a few clearances at him. And that man Wedgie, once again, really carrying on that form that we spoke about pre-game, of knowing exactly where to be around those contests, and really the only Wildcat player that looks like getting a clearance at the moment.
That he is, and going back to Liam Corbett, is an interesting story. He was started playing his AFL football when he spent some time in Perth under the tutelage of Mr. Brad McElroy, Wildcats legend that he is. Came back to London and started playing for the Wildcats, and has been a proud Wildcat ever since. Loves playing for us, and he's been a real good pickup this year, playing his second season, I believe, with the Wildcats.
Yeah, you're right, 2011. And a little bit of a fumble there, bit of pressure. And Prigmore fumbled a little bit. Here comes, and luckily Shaz has stepped up and tried to save the day there again, getting a fist on.
He was caught behind a little bit there, but he managed to make some ground up and get that fist in, crucial.
And here's your man Corbs. Corbs in the B Train trying to get the job done.
He sold him some candy there.
Surprised B Train didn't take that candy.
No, and the Tractor's in the goal square on his own. Again, can't reel it in.
Well done. A little bit of 2-on-1 there, which is probably a tactic that the Cats spoke about a little bit at the start of the game. 2-on-1 against those big key forwards in the Demons forward line, particularly when they're kicking with this breeze. And the kick's gone to Shaz this time, and
oh dear.
No. Surely this bloke.
Oh.
Did he miss that?
Well, this is a comedy of errors, Dan. This is it's not the greatest kick out you've ever seen. He's kicked someone 15 metres out right in front of the opposition. Luckily, his mates kicked even worse than him and seemed to have got a...
That actually went out of bounds on the full.
Wow.
Didn't even register a score.
The B Train's got a terrible bounce there.
Oh, great smother there from Woodsy. That's a quality 1%er there. Putting in the hard yards, and then one of the Demons players has had a dab from the... Oh my God, he's kicked that from the boundary.
That is a very strong finish there.
Gee,
jet.
that is exactly, that is, yes,
Jet,
you
as they
understand
call him.
why he's called the Jet, that kid. That is exactly what the Wildcats did not want at that point in time. With plenty of time in the forward 50, the Demons have managed to scramble one from a ridiculous angle. It puts them a couple of kicks up, and we're back in the centre of play here. Wedgie once again linking up. Prigmore comes through the middle and doesn't quite hit a forward target there. And there's one of those Wandsworth midfielders again clearing the footy and moving forward.
You just got a glimpse there of how dangerous the Wildcats can be when they just string a couple of hand passes and kicks together. They really got up the majority of the field there very quickly and just couldn't put that last kick together.
So the Demons dribble forward once again, and out comes Billy Oswell. Really started the game well, Big Bill. He's got
first sighting of Little Fife there, coming out of the back line.
Little Fife to Big Fife.
Big Fife. And the KDV train as well. A lot of bench players have made their impact here, and they'll be looking to show why they should have been starting.
Big Fife, what are you doing there?
Big Fife.
I think he's gone.
I feel we shouldn't maybe call him Big Fife, despite the fact there's a Little Fife. He's not that big himself, so just Fife.
Okay, just Fife. Right, so the Demons chip it down the line there. They get the ball in the hands of Cleggett by the look of it. Very dangerous player.
Wobbly old kick.
He mongrels one forward there. And
someone tries to put a head on. Just misses, I believe.
yeah, I think that was Prigmore. He probably just pulled out when he saw Tractor was coming the other way. That's not a bad decision. But once again, Shaz gets his body on and just works the footy over the boundary for a throw.
You'll notice as we take this boundary throw in the background there, we've got a lot of Raiders and Emus sitting back with their grand final medals. They'll certainly be hoping that the Wildcats can come through and make it the hat trick for the day.
There's an abundance of premiership appendages floating out there, isn't there?
Of premiership appendages, soon to be lost.
Right, so there's a really good fist on there to punch the footy away. Fife gets the ball out to Mike. Mike kicks it long down the line, and there's that man, Abba, that we spoke about at the start of the game. The one who's really responsible for the Cats being here today. He kicks the footy up the line once again.
To a contest, can't drag it in.
KDV drops the knees.
Oh,
Unfortunately,
Sammy Wood
no free kick.
does some juggling, gets it through, goes long, can't quite bring it in. And Corbs shuttles it over the sideline.
Well, we mentioned earlier that man Colo, who just tried to get his mitts on the footy there, missed out last year in the grand final, opted for the... I think last year we had somebody head off to the training camp in Spain, and Colo didn't quite make it back for the granny last year. So he'll be very excited to be in his first grand final in the blue and white.
He will. He wanted even more, even just to stick it to Mr. Brian Beckham, who gave him a bit of trouble last year after we won the grand final without him. He'll certainly be wanting to give that straight back to him after a possible win this year, especially if he kicks a couple of goals for himself.
That's right. And there's that man, Big Dan, we spoke about before. A really good set of mitts. He's backed himself with the foot there.
Maybe a mistake.
Yeah. No, I think we'll be looking for him to give the handball off in future.
Yeah. The textbook EU kick shown twice there.
And there's a smother. There's a smother in the middle of the ground.
What's Mr. Prigmore doing up that far? I don't know where he's come from.
Wildcats still chasing, trying to wrestle this ball back. But the Demons, once again with that breeze, they've gone forward. And that's... Was that a whistle?
Oh.
They paid a free kick here.
Shazzy reminiscent of when he got paid a free kick last year and just looking like he might have just dropped a little present on the ground.
Jeez, Ben, I really don't know about that. I thought that was a pretty good contest. And
yeah, that looked a little from column A, a little from column B with a bit of push and shove and a bit of holding. But
and you know how dangerous this bloke can be when he gets the footy anywhere within about 50 or 60.
He's not going to knock it short, is he?
Jeez,
there it is.
Oh, he's really pumped that, and I don't know if that's the camera angle. That looked like it missed. Oh, and they've given that a goal.
Oh, I tell you what, Daniel, from this angle, which was right behind the kicker, that looked like it was a good couple of feet wide.
That is huge for the Demons, and really big for Tractor as well. That's his second of the game so far, and Shaz really didn't do a lot wrong there, that's pretty tough on the big fella. But anyway, let's get back to this, and let's see if the Wildcats can try and break what's going on here. Billy, and there's that man Billy again.
Sticks. Number 11.
He has stood up.
The long legs.
And that's what we like to see. The Cats just really stuck over on that dead side with the breeze. They've tried to switch it, but Prigmore's gone straight back onto the dead side. Let's see if Shaz can try and open it up a little bit and see if we can get some free-flowing movement instead of just kicking it to big packs. Plays it safe and tries to go to the man of the moment, Wedgie tries to get the handball away there.
There's call for a high tackle. There's call for a throw.
No, I think he's
could have been either one
pinged.
there.
I think, Wedgie's been pinged there, and the Demons have got the footy back, and they really are looking dangerous.
It seems like a lot of things are going their way at the moment, Dan. They're now 2 goals 2 up, 2 goals 3 up, I believe. And if they keep this roll going, this could be very dangerous for the Wildcats falling too far behind this early in the
really
game.
worrying signs. Oh, and now a 50-metre penalty as well. Geez, the Wildcats have fallen in a bit of a hole here. A couple of quick goals and they give away a silly 50, and now one of the Wandsworth boys has got a kick.
I think.
Hang on a second. How's he ended up with the ball? He's the one who marked it. Wasn't a kick down the ground. What's going on here?
I don't think that's allowable, is it?
Okay, so they've just figured. But hang on. Well, he's just given it off to the bloke who's got the second best kick in the team, and he was standing on half back when the ball when the 50 was given. So
it's a very curious decision, Daniel. I'm not that au fait with the rules, but I don't think you're meant to do that, are you?
I don't know what's going on here. Anyway, it's a tough kick from here, so let's hope that he pushes it across the face and the Wildcats can try and get a rebound. Oh, no luck. Jeez, this is just getting worse and worse for the Wildcats. This is just spiralling away. The Demons have got one more. That's Rishbeth, the man that we were talking about at the start of the game, who's also very dangerous for the Demons. And the difference is 3 goals and growing. And that's a really, really big concern at the moment.
This is a dangerous time for the Wildcats. I'm sure the coaches at this point would be saying, tighten it up. No cheap goals. We don't want this to turn an open game that can really blow out this early in the game. Really need to bring it in. Just do the hard yards. Tighten up. Don't go too high, KDV. Sorry, that was a little fife there, not KDV. Going high. He's tackled someone high and got a free kick.
Somehow got the free kick there. Switched it in the middle. Oh, he's going for wedgie there, which was a good option, but he's just missed his target. That bloke Bresky that we were talking about before, he's cut it off. And Bresky's going to...
Does that come off the side of his boot, or did he mean to go there?
What he's done there. Oh, he's gone for Brocky.
Oh, the Kiwi connection.
Our new Kiwi connections. Brocky kicks it long, straight to centre half forward, which is a good option, but unfortunately Pricey from Wandsworth cuts that off, and they cut through the middle of the ground again. Not a bad set of mitts there. Oh, that's Rishbeth again. Yeah, he can take a grab. He's played it on and he's kicked it forward, dribbled it forward along the ground. The Wildcats have got the numbers here, so hopefully that they can run it over the line or run it away. Just played it safe there, run it over the line. Let's just try and settle and slow this game down is what I think the coaches will be saying.
Oh, that's an interesting boundary throw in there.
Well, that's disappointing. That was Prigmore's first hit out for the year. I think that's 3 points on the Super Coach, but they're going to call that one back and have another go again.
I would say it's been a bit quiet so far from the Wildcats Youth Academy stars, Louis and Sammy Brunton. They'd normally be, after last year's performance in the grand final, Sammy Brunton was, I would say, the best EU on the ground by a country mile. Somehow didn't win the award, but that was unfortunate. But he's been a bit quiet so far in this event.
I think in his defence, he hasn't come from Croatia this morning like he did last year.
True, that was really, he was still feeling the effects of a bit of taurine and Jägermeister, I believe, during the first quarter of the last grand final, which really helped him get those extra touches.
Right, so there's a bit of free kick called here, and I'm not sure who's... I really don't know how that's happened. They've given a free kick to the Demons here. It just seems like nothing's really going right for the Wildcats at the moment. The Demons have got the free kick here. You'd say a lot of probably 90% of the play at the moment has been, looks like he's gone down on his knee there. That's one of the Demons' big players there, Cleggett, and he's looking a little bit proppy. But there's so much of the play happening on that far side of the ground at the moment. The Wildcats can't open it up. The Demons aren't really in a need to change anything that they're doing because what they're doing at the moment is working. But the Wildcats once again, is that a free kick again? So once again the Wildcats get pinged for a free kick. Quick handball off the tractor, 55 out on the boundary, into the breeze. Oh jeez, this bloke can kick a footy.
From the dead pocket, he's pulled it out, he's banged it home, and again...
Let's watch this on the replay. One step, 55, boundary, into the breeze, goal.
You just start to worry at this stage, Daniel, that maybe today's just not the Wildcats' day. Things seem to just be going wrong at every corner.
Well, it's certainly not the start that they would have hoped for. There would have been a lot of chat at the start of the game of what needed to be done right, and I don't think we're ticking any of the boxes at the moment. The Demons once again, they get a free kick and a chase away, and Wedgie, that man, he just does not give up. Chases hard to try and win the footy back, but the Demons again, they're going forward. Here comes another inside 50. Luckily, Fife has got the grab there, but it's touched off the boot, so it's called a play on.
It's gone wide.
But there we go. Switch the play.
B-Train deep in his own territory. Not sure what he's doing back there, but not sure if he had the pace to.
I reckon
find that
B-Train.
mark.
Well, I reckon B-Train probably could have got to that.
I think probably the kick from Mr. Pfeiffer. He just hasn't turned up yet today. He really needs to step it up at this stage up at field.
Right. So here's a boundary throw in deep in the Demons forward line. Gets a quick boot on the ball. Demons looking dangerous again, but there's Mr. Reliable Shaz. Gets a foot on it. Thank God the quarter time siren has come, because the Wildcats in a deep hole at the moment. 5 goals to 1 at quarter time. It's not looking good.
Back with Keith Capadevova here. I've got the co-coach for the West London Wildcats, Nathan Kostler here, number 17.
Don't you forget that.
I'll never forget that. How do you think you're going? First quarter, down. What's going on?
How do you think we're going, mate? We're down by 5 goals. I'm absolutely livid. There are 3 things I'm not happy about. 1, Todd Pfeiffer. Mate, pull your head out of your ass. What are you doing? You've had 1 ineffective kick and holding the ball. Mate, I know you think you can walk on water, but at this moment, if you put your foot in the ocean, you'd probably sink far enough to find Malaysian Airlines Flight 370, okay? Number 2, the team in general. I know, Todd, you're one bloke, but the rest of the team, what are you doing? Backline, letting goals in. Forward line, not taking a mark or kicking points, Colo. Other blokes, you just need to step up, get your body on the line. And third thing, coaches, what are you thinking about with your selection? What about that bloke that won the Raiders Norm Smith medal and he only played half a game? Why'd you leave him out? I've had enough. These boys better do something or I'm out of here.
Well, clearly the co-coach of the West London Wildcats is not very happy.
Right, so here we are. We're back for the second quarter. Siren's gone here and we're underway. Let's see if the Wildcats can try and get back into this. Big C up in the ruck, taps it back to try and get it down to Kano. That's the first time we've called his name today. Let's hope that he gets into a bit of it.
He'll be following Keith Dellavedova around most of the day, as he usually does on a Saturday night.
The Demons once again manage to get it back and they get the footy forward, and there's that bloke Cleggett that we've spoken about a couple of times already. Cleggett kicks the ball forward long. Out comes Woodsy, gets a fist on it.
Oh,
a huge bump from 40.
Body there from 40. B-Train.
That's what we like to see. And 40 cops a late one there, and the ball goes down the ground. And Whiskers
again.
Whiskers has got it in his hands.
The third in the Kiwi triumvirate.
Just chips it in the middle. There would have been a fair bit of chat about that from the Cats at quarter time. Let's get it back into the middle, attack through the corridor. That's their game plan. So Corbs ends up with the footy here, looking for a target. He chips it forward, and out comes Collins, but it's just fallen short. Collins jumps forward to try and get that smother on. 2-on-1 here. Prigmore works the contest, knocks it away, and we've got a ball up.
Knocks it away, did you say?
Tried to get the fist on.
Okay.
No, you're right. Have a chat, Train, about that. You're right.
Shane wanting up to chat to someone about something. No one cares.
Right, the ball's trickled away. The Demons once again, they're the benefactors from the contest. Pricey dribbles the ball forward. And here's one of the Demons players. He's got a paddock here. Tries to sell it one way, chips it around the body to dribble it forward. Mike uses his body there very well, and he's chipping it down the line here to the B-Train. B-Train takes it comfortably inside the line. Let's see what you can do here, B-Train. We're on the attacking side of the ground. He goes forward. Corbs gets absolutely poleaxed there. Surely that's a kick, umpire.
That's dangerous play, if anything.
No kick given. The Demons. Oh, who was that? That's a huge hit. There's the Kiwi connection, Brocky.
Kiwi connection. There you go. Bit of Tana Umunga in the middle there, just taking someone way off the ball. Don't worry about it. That's what Kiwis do.
Right, the Demons opt to switch into the middle here, and Colo.
What's he doing there? Ronaldo.
Collins. Look at the head drop. Collins, the Wildcats need big things out of you. 50 is not ideal. The Demons go into an attacking position once again. Here they go. They kick it forward long. There's a contest. Mike gets at the fall of the ball. And that was definitely an EU kick there.
An EU kick. The big throw up onto the boot.
Right, so the Wildcats can try and settle here a little bit.
So Sammy Brunton looking to take the goal kick out. No, he's been outranked there by Big Shazzy.
No, so it looks like the goal kicking duties have officially gone to Shazzy. Pumps it long, straight up the guts, and that's not a bad result there. Big C running onto the footy. There's a Kiwi connection, going in hard.
Oh, he's gone in low there to try and draw the free kick, hopefully.
I think he's pulled it as well. He's managed to get the kick there. That's a good result for the Cats.
He's done well to trip up into someone's knees there.
Right, let's see what Brocky can do here. He go.
Oh, dear.
I
guess that's karma, maybe.
Definitely not the desired result. But here's
Kano has really given a shoulder there to Bresky's chin.
right. There's 40. 40 feeds back. Prigmore gets a quick boot on the ball, kicks forward, and there's Big C. He's taken a grab. Let's see what we can do. Let's try and find a target inside 50. The B train stepping around blokes with ease as usual. Is Woodsy
quite
all
found
the
the
way
high
from the
hand
back
pass.
line? All the way from the back line. Woodsy gets it on the boot.
Banged it.
I think no. It's
Just behind. Wildcats really need to start using the wind advantage they've got in this quarter, and really need to start making inroads into the lead that Wandsworth built up over the first 25 minutes.
So the the Demons chip up the middle here, and the ball's been spilled. Collins, the bloke we spoke about, he's working hard, trying to win that footy back. Wildcats wrapping it up here, and we've got a ball up inside their 50. This is a great opportunity for them to score, Ben, and they just need one to try and break the ascendancy and the momentum that the Demons have got.
I think they need someone just to step up, just to put their hand up and say, "Come on, Wildcats! This is, we're still in this. There's no reason why we can't still get back this, dragging this lead." There's Corbs trying his heart out like usual.
I think we just need someone to put on a big hit or something.
Something like that would certainly help.
Kano's really he's pushed through that tackle there and tried to get through. Collins gets the footy, quick handle off. And there's that man Wedgwood, there he is.
There he is, the locks flowing in the wind as he runs through there. He's pretty pumped. You'd hope this can lift the Wildcats, really start the flow of a number of goals in this second quarter. Oh, the B-Train, he's looking, I think he made a big run there. I think he was open on the wing, ran from the back flank. No one found him. He created the space for Wedgwood, who slots it through, no trouble.
Very, very brave of the B-Train to run his hand through his hair there. You just don't know what might come out on the other side. Right, so here we are, we're back in the middle. We just said about how we need something big from the Wildcats. That's a small step, I think, getting a goal on the board, but we really need somebody to just throw their body on the line and show what it means to wear the blue and the white. So 40 works hard there, gets it to Louis.
Louis, Brackstone.
Chases hard and gets a tackle on, and that's a great chase from Louis. Demons get the handball forward. Bresky goes hard forward. This is that bloke Jed who snagged it from the boundary before. He pushes back to Pricey. Pricey looking to kick the ball forward.
Oh, Prigmore stands up a big mark. Playing about a foot taller than he normally would there.
The bloke is about Della's size, so don't get too excited. Mike chips the ball forward. It's a 2-on-1 there. Wedgie working hard. But the Demons win once again. They've got the numbers. They chip it forward into the middle, and 40 putting his body on the line. That's what we like to see. Here comes Kano streaming through the guts. He's hit up Wedgie.
Wedgie hasn't quite managed to bring that one in.
Very, very rare
away,
mistake.
His space, found the B-Train on the wing. Bang it long. Play safe.
Yeah, nothing there to
Nothing
kick to,
going there.
unfortunately. The Demons trickle it away off their half-back line, and they just have got time to burn at the moment. They get a handball inside, trying to cut back through the middle, chipping it up the line here, and another dubious free kick there. The Demons once again on the receiving end of that. The ball gets chipped forward. Big contest here, and Woodsy, you can't ask for anything more from a back pocket really there. Just putting his body on the line, giving everything that he's got and trying to force that boundary throw
Yeah, you
in.
feel if there's a 50-50 ball somewhere in that back line, Woods is going to be the one that's going to come away with it or force a boundary throw in like he's done there. He's not going to let his opposition player come away with the ball.
Exactly. The ball gets tapped down straight to Prigmore, and one of the Demons players right on him. He pushes the ball out there. The Wildcats still trying to push the ball forward. B-Train,
the
there he
B-Train,
is.
look out. Choo-choo!
That's what we've been waiting for. 40, gets his hands on the footy, tries to push it forward, but it gets smothered there. Gets it once again, and can he get it on the boot? Let's get it forward. 40, he's had about 3 touches there, and he's managed to settle, chip it forward, and safe as houses into Wedgie's mitts. He chips up the line.
There he goes.
There's Della, the first we've called of him
Della
today.
Over, puts it out in front of Little Fife, who's trying to get away.
I reckon Della might have taught that drop of the knees to Little Fife there. He played that very, very well, and he's come out with the free kick. And
How would you rank this kick? How is his set shot kicking this year?
well, yeah, I reckon he's in pretty good form. He kicked 3 in the last quarter last week. I think confidence is sky high for Little Fife at the moment. And this is a huge kick, very important kick. And he's kicked that one. Looks like he's just pushed it, unfortunately.
Well, that looked,
It's just that same camera angle as the first quarter.
I was just about to say it looks closer than the one that Tractor put through in the first quarter, and indeed that goal umpire behind those goals seems to be seeing something that this camera angle certainly isn't.
Jeez, at least he's consistent. And look at that, there's just 9 points in it now. The Cats are just chipping away very, very nicely. This game is on. Right, another ball up here in the centre.
Big C will be looking to continue his form. There he is again. Gets the first hand at it. Scrappy out of the middle.
Ball gets squeezed out right. Here's Whiskers. Let's see this pace, Whiskers. He runs away with it, chips it forward. Nothing really going on there. The ball's going to go out of bounds. Look at, geez, here comes Whiskers. Oh!
There he is! Sonny Bill Whiskers!
Wow-wee! Geez, a bit going on here.
Well, Dan, I didn't quite see what happened there, but
Give me the footy.
Wow.
the Demons player.
The umpire's thrown it up here.
It's a play on.
Fife's ended up with the footy somehow. Fife with a little bit of space. He's kicked it forward. Oh my God, there we go.
Banged it through.
My gosh, Ben, there's only 3 points in it. How did that happen?
Wowee, Daniel. I'm not sure what exactly happened there. There's chaos in the field. All I know is one bloke still down from being knocked over by Whiskers out of nowhere. I believe he might have been just out of grounds of play. But somehow the Wildcats ended up with a goal. This is a great result.
Jeez, there we were. We were talking about that physicality and how the Cats need to show something, and all of a sudden, bloke's lifting everywhere. Billy takes a massive grab. He's chipping it out wide here. Gets it in the hands of Dellavedova. Handball off to Pridmore. Another fumble, looking very shaky at the moment, but he switched it back inside into the trusty hands of Lewis. Louis goes up the middle here, straight up the guts. Wildcats looking very attacking now with a little bit of momentum.
Tried to hit his academy player partner there in Sam Brunton, hasn't quite got him. KDV getting a lot of touches in the second quarter. He's gone long. Oh, and he's found Collins.
There we go. The first we've seen. Geez, how excited was Wedgie there?
He was pretty excited about that one. Colo will be going back here, really hoping he can get his first set shot through. Set a good standard for the rest of the game.
Jeez. 12 months in the forward line, Collins turning his back on the play, just tucking the footy under the arm and walking away.
Reminiscent of Mr. Nevin Nath playing in the Emus up at North London this year. Just anywhere within about 60, just turn your back.
Right, so here we go.
There
Collins. And the Cats, according to the scoreboard, the Cats have hit the front.
They have just hit the front, and this is really... I dread to think what's happening in the Demons camp right now. They've really... Everything was going their way through the first quarter, and suddenly the Cats have hit the lead, and things are looking a bit shakier for the big favourite Demons.
Once again, the C train, the big C.
The C train, that's a new one. Why not? Why not?
The big C getting a tap that gets the clearance away.
Oh,
and is that
Wedgwood? Wedgwood charging back, makes the tackle, forces the mistake.
It's not a free kick every time there's a contest, mate.
And it's a free kick.
No, just a ball up. Just a ball up. Here goes the big C. Gets a tap down.
They're not getting anywhere near him in these tap outs, are they?
No, not at all. Right, and we've got another free kick's been called here. The Demons once again getting a free kick, running it away here. Little bit of space here for the Demons in the midfield, looking to cut up through the middle. And who's that getting the fist on? Billy gets the fist on. Little snap away.
Has he been pinged for that?
Is that a free kick?
Well, again, you feel like it's the momentum of both players pushing
right,
forward.
The Demons choose to play on very quickly there. The kick goes forward. Demons, the ball gets spilled out. We've got a snap here. And he's just pushed it across to the far side.
Oh, you feel like that's just what they needed there. Was a quick goal back in response to this Wildcats flood of points that's started to come up now.
A bit of a settler would have been good. Shazzy straight long up the middle again. Wildcats with a few numbers. The Demons managed to get a hand on the footy, but Woodsy's running it away here. There's that link-up play we've been talking about. 1, 2, 3, 4 handballs. Matty Abes with the runaway. Kicks long down the line. There's Collins. Collins has got the grab.
A bit of body. Are they going to pay it? Oh,
have a look at the face on Collins giving away a free kick.
He would feel a bit hard done by there. There was a bit of body-on-body contact. He pushed out at the end.
I thought that was all right, actually. I thought that was pretty well played.
Yeah, why not?
And there's just standing on the mark, Kieran Merrigan, playing for his 10th Wildcats premiership today. Unbelievable statistics.
What a record that would be. 8,432 games of AFL London football that man's played.
Right,
And not to even count the Raiders premiership that he played in last year.
There's that bloke Woodsy just working the ball over the boundary once again. So who have we got in the ruck here? The Big C floats in, gets a hand on it. There's Louis starting to stand up. Kicks it forward, unfortunately cut off by the Demons, and the Demons are going to pump it long once again. Billy again
can't quite
being in the
grab
right
it.
spots. That's all right, he's in the right spots. Here's Fife, little chip up the line, and who's he found here? There's 40. But 40 just settles for a moment, has a brief look up the ground.
Kano in the background thinking he was open, really wanted the ball. He's
Jeez.
instead gone straight to the Demons player.
There's that bloke Rishbeth that we've been talking about a little bit. He chips it out wide, but Sammy Brunton there, as always, putting the pressure on.
Deliberate.
Oh, there's a possible injury here.
Did you hear that, Ben? The umpires have just told us it was deliberate, so I think the Wildcats are going to end up with a free kick here.
Wow, that's a big call. Certainly one we'd welcome, but we might feel a bit hard done by if it was going the other way.
Yeah, I think the Wildcats are due a couple of kicks, so
Kano from the sideline here.
little chip into the middle. There's
Safe.
Abba.
He's found little Fife.
Good
Coming out
pace.
wide.
Good pace
Switching
to
the
break away.
play, as is really
Oh,
key to
Jay
the Wildcats
Sinclair,
game plan.
Another
Wildcats legend, old boy.
Former
still
youth
playing.
academy.
Former youth academy. Has been known to run the youth academy from time to time.
Like Corbs jumping on the footy there, working hard to try and get it out.
I think
Tries to
everyone
get it
had
to
thought
Fife.
the game would have been blown up there.
Right, smother from the Demons. They get the footy back and they're running it away. And a little trickle forward. And there's Sammy Brunton. Gets the footy, little chip forward, and 40's got the ball. 40's going to pump it long inside 50. And out on the lead we see Colo.
Can't quite reel it in. But little Fife's got a hand in it. Off to Collins, who's had a snap.
Collins on the right,
And Merrigan's putting it through.
What's happened there?
I'm not sure. I think Kieran Merrigan tried to call it as a goal himself. Wasn't given.
And so the Demons take the ball and they kick it long
Everybody's missed it. Gone
Onto
back to
the-
Sammy Brunton.
out to the dead
And
side.
pass on to the Big C.
Big C
Has a big bang.
sailed for home. No, once
And couple
again.
behinds. Collins wanted it in the goal square. He was
Look at
wide
those-
open.
Look at those
It's
hands out, just
Unlike
begging for the
him
footy.
to just want it for himself.
He definitely would have passed it off.
He would have
by the
hand
way.
passed it if he had taken the mark, surely.
Play on.
So the Demons opt for the little chip. They're really sticking with that far side, and they've messed it up.
They've messed
and
up.
here comes Corbs. A handball off to Abernathy. Abernathy on the
loves
right
a
with the
snap from this
snap.
kind of area. Yes!
Goal!
Collins, he's called it, and the goal umpires agreed with him for once. That seemed not in doubt from the moment he left his boot, didn't it?
Ben, I'm in shock.
Well, the Demons going from such a confident up their position and really just starting to make the little mistakes and letting the Wildcats back in this and starting to let them build a lead even.
I just really didn't see this happening. Especially after what happened in round 7. The Demons got the jump and the Wildcats never got back into it. But you can tell the Wildcats have come to play here. They know what it takes to win a flag. They've won 2 in the last 3 years and
They have.
they're not giving this one away easily.
There's
So
Fife.
there's our man
Picking up some
Fife.
touches. And it's... as we
Collins!
said-
Oh!
Collins can't quite reel it in. Gets knocked away to Jesus.
EU kick.
Who bangs it out. EU kicks straight to the Big C.
There he is. Big
The ladies would be loving how many touches he's got this game.
Gosh, don't put the camera on the Wild Kittens. They will be going absolutely
dear.
wild. Learnt a bit off Collins there, turning the back, walking
Turn it
away.
back. Just let everyone know that you're having a crack here.
Come away. Sorry.
All
He
right.
did kick a huge number of goals to the Raiders only just a couple of rounds
Right.
ago, I believe.
Whiskers is off.
Just stabs at it there, and I think it snuck away to the right-hand
Oh,
side,
that it did,
unfortunately.
yes.
9 minutes 40 of the third quarter.
About the same kind of area that Tractor's goal in the first quarter went, so almost out in the full.
Right, so a little chip to himself, and the Demons players played on. He's pushed it out that dead side once again. And Rishbeth up for the mark. No luck there. Corbs gets his hands on the footy, but can't get the ball away. Kick up the line, and underneath it with the...
Brave,
With the
brave.
call.
There are a lot of bodies coming together there, and,
Very brave.
and Kano just kept his eye on the ball and maintained the mark.
Turned it over, unfortunately, and the Demons are away again. But Louis, there he is, trusty as always. Gets the
Oh.
handball out. Kano with a fumble.
Kano with an EU mark there.
And I think Kano's given away a free kick there. Woodsy's trying to run away with the footy, but that's definitely a free kick.
Oh,
come on, mate.
please.
You can't do that. You can't do that. Surely you've got to overturn that.
Wildcats. Free kick Wildcats.
Right?
Free
The
kick.
Wildcats have
There
ended
it
up with
is.
it. Well done. Well played, Woodsy.
Reminiscent of Kiwi Phil in the grand final last year, just tackling it well after the ball, free kick.
So here we go. Here's this bloke, Fife. We know he uses the ball well. Fife kicks long down the line. It's a one-on-one, but 40 gives a great effort there. Badge,
like-
the first time we called his name, chips in the middle. But the Demons have got it again, and they're streaming forward. And here go the Demons, sliding across to try and take the grab there. Is
Prigmore's got
Prigmore.
up, back up, recovered.
No luck. He chips the ball down the line. Fife getting
tries
in.
to put a hit on, but just gets told no.
There's Della. Sneaks it out to Sammy Brunton. Sammy Brunton on the left.
Jeez, you'll see the tractor running way back there. I think he feels like he's getting out of this game a little bit. Needs to come back into the middle just to get some touches. Just get back into this game and try and assert some authority.
I think at foreign territory for Tractor, he's not used to being, not having the footy being fed down his throat all day. So he'd be searching for a kick up there. But the Wildcats once again are deep in their forward line, and we've got a boundary throw in, and there's Della Vadova trying to get the footy. Here comes Jay Sinclair, throws his body on the line, spoils it away.
Wide. Who's going to get it?
There'll be some pace here somewhere coming in to try and win this footy. Badge gets the ball. He messed up the last, switching in the middle. He's backed himself. Oh, but he's hit a target.
There he is. That man, Wedgwood. I think Mr. Collins, he's pointing to goals, or is he pointing to someone else?
He's gone for 40. Unfortunately, 40's outmarked, and the Demons again linking up with a couple of handballs.
Oh, that's a big pirouette.
Oh, very, very lucky there. They've managed to get themselves out of jail, the Demons. They've switched it back in the middle quite effectively. And here they are. They're attacking once again through the corridor.
Oh, someone's wide open.
All on his own. The Jet.
Gone into the middle. Suddenly the Demons have players free everywhere. He's going to bang it home, try and get a goal from there. Was there a touch on the line?
Shaz. Always rely on the big fella.
Well, that's a 5-point touch right there.
Yeah, he's got a touch on it there. Shazzy, no doubt, going to go straight down the guts, just like he has every other time. The Demons still yet to figure that one out.
Oh, good step there. Sold everyone. He's looked into the goal square. Oh.
And it's all right. We've got an EU
He's
here.
got an EU on the ball. He's probably going to be look at Tractor just hovering around there. He's whispered in his ear. Can I get the hand pass? No. Okay.
13 back, please. 13
EU, are you backing him in from here?
Jeez, it's a tough kick with that breeze, but you know what? He's only 20 out on a slide angle. I'll back him in here. Oh,
yeah, just get some
jeez, he's done it as well. That's not a bad kick, actually. That was a high degree of difficulty with the breeze, and the EU's managed to do it, and it's just showed how important it is to make the most of your opportunities. The Wildcats, the ball's been in their quarter a lot in their forward 50 the last 5 minutes, and they haven't managed to get one through. So there's Della kicking the footy forward.
Oh,
and Wedgie
Wedgwood
charging through again.
And tries the pirouette, doesn't quite get it.
Quick handball off from Badgie.
Who's looking. Aves.
Or the
Looks like a narrow
banana.
angle there. Oh, no. Oh! Thought he'd pulled off an amazing angle there. And a bit of body with Jesus as well.
Pretty unlucky, I reckon, there from Matty Aves, because that umpire's paid 2 so
It was
far.
hard to tell from
Clearly
here, but
missed.
looked like a very tight angle. And as you say, it is just a lottery with this goal umpire up on those goals.
Right, so once again, the Demons chipping themselves and pushing out to that dead side. Missed the target, but it looks like they're going to run. Oh, no, plenty of body on there from the Cats.
I feel like this might have been what has turned the game around from the first quarters. The Cats just seem to be going into every contest 100 miles an hour.
Forward pressure's really lifted.
We've seen Whiskers give himself a yellow card by completely knocking someone out of the game off the boundary line. But it seems to have worked. It seems to have given the Wildcats the ascendancy in the physical battles. Those 50-50s are now going the Wildcats' way.
Della's just got another free kick there, dropping the knees. He's perfected that technique. But it's very important because it means that the Wildcats are going forward once again. There's that bloke Abba getting his hands on the footy and trying to fish it out. And it's half time, Ben. And wow, did you think we'd be here at quarter time? Did you think we'd be looking at a scoreboard with the Wildcats in the game?
I did not. I really hoped that the Wildcats could make some kind of inroads into the big lead that the Demons had at quarter time. Getting back this far and really being right back in it and putting themselves in the ascendancy, I think, is more than we could have expected. But let's hope for some more in the second half.
10 or 12.
Well, that's half time here down at Sir Joseph Hood Memorial Park, and the Wildcats are right back into it. We've heard from the official scorers that the ground scoreboard was wrong. The Wildcats may have thought they were in a 5-point lead. They're actually 1 point behind, but it's all to play for. And At this point, we'll bring in my co-commentator, Mr. Nathan Costley, to replace Mr. Dan Prigmore at half-time. Welcome, Nathan.
Thanks, Ben. Thanks for the introduction. It's great to be here, and hopefully we can give a bit more to this second half of the game than what your co-commentator did in the first half.
Big words.
It is big. We've got a lot to live up to, but let's see what we can do. So in the first half, it's great that the Wildcats are back in the game. Obviously, the Demons are going to be kicking with the aid of the breeze in this third quarter. They managed to do quite well in that first quarter, so it'll be all to play for the Wildcats to see if they can shut the Demons down in this third quarter and then hopefully take it on in the fourth quarter, take it home.
Yeah.
That's right. Well, in the second half, this Wildcats team will be looking to go for the 10th AFL London Premiership in the second half.
Yeah, I think you're on that
I think the
side,
key in
mate.
this half is making sure that the Wildcats can restrict any Demon scoring with the aid of this very, very strong breeze.
I don't know,
See,
mate.
Big Dan there has stepped into the ruck. Big C did a good job in the first
Whatever, I'm
half.
happy to do half.
Probably
I'm
hoping
trying the whole
that
thing.
EU in the ruck can do an equally good job and at the same time free up an Aussie elsewhere on the field.
Yeah, it's 3 hours. Too late. You're in
All right, looks like another free kick here. Surprisingly, it's going to go. Is it going to go the Demons' way again? I think we're up to number 58 free kicks for the Demons for the game.
Yeah, well, crucially, as we look at it, it's the third quarter, and there's big wind going from left to right as we look at it from the commentary box. Demons obviously made the most of it in the first quarter. They'll be looking to make a similar impression in the third quarter to set themselves up with the lead, because you feel the Wildcats might be able to come home if they are only just ahead in the last quarter.
That's right, and it looks like that man again, Brad Wedgwood, in the thick of things. It looks like he's been put down into the back line to perhaps play a bit of a loose man role, help out Big Shazzy down there with Tractor.
Big move by the Wildcats coaches, and one that you certainly hope can pay off in the long run.
So great gang tackle there, Mr. Wedgwood again. This man's been everywhere today.
The bright red hair of Lewis Brackstone representing that Wildcats Ranger tradition that has been going so strongly for so many years. The B train on the wing, corrects the contest, can't bring it down. Mike puts his body in. Okay, there. Big Dano being given a kick there.
It looks like the Wildcats have got a free kick going their way. Fantastic. Dano with the EU kick goes out wide.
Big Billy just charging through contact there.
Surprising he couldn't get through with that big frame of his.
Yeah, no, just kept those legs driving. Just no one really noticed. Oh dear.
Wowee.
Mr. Prigmore looking pretty upset in the background as his arch nemesis Bresky gets a kick on him.
That's right, and I think the coach on the sidelines has just thrown his magnet board across the whole field as well too.
Oh no. Well, this is almost starting like the first quarter did, and you'd hope the Wildcats can stem the flow early. Hopefully this doesn't go through from the Demons.
So let's ride the kick. How are we going?
The goal umpire lottery in the background there. He's given it behind. Probably went through. B-Train storming back.
So here we go. Shazzy with the kick out. Where's he going to go? He's going to go over the dead side of the ground. Nice long kick. A good 50-metre roost. Great attempt there by Billy. Demons get the ball. Oh, Sammy Wood with the pace.
He's picked it up off the ground out of nowhere. Gone long. Played it safe to the sideline. Oh, look at them. Oh no, don't let Big C near the Wandsworth Wags. They'll be all over him. Oh, calm down, Big C. Calm down. Get back in the forward line. All right, it's a ball in here.
So we've got Big Dan up in the ruck again.
Dan doesn't get anywhere near that one, but that'll do. Gets caught up. Very scrappy here at the start of the second half. Wildcats travelling up and forward, straight to Demons player. Good tackle there. Good tackle there by Dano. And he's holding the ball.
This guy's been very. I was going to say he's been very impressive today, but we might just retract that.
We might give him some more kicking training, I reckon, at the start of next season, maybe. Colo streaming into the forward line there. You know he wants it.
Alex here. Push down.
B-Train just hanging around, lurking as well on the forward line, like he so often does.
So the Big C's been awarded another kick. Let's see what we can do with this one.
On the 50-metre line, doesn't look like he's going for goal. Looks like he's looking for options. Just punches it short. Oh! Hello!
That's a great grab.
That was a great grab there. As the umpire said that. The umpire is just giving him a bit of a congratulations.
I'm not surprised he didn't get over and just give him a little pat on the arse.
And a
just
free
say
kick.
Congratulations.
All right, he's going back. Can't quite see what the angle is here. You might think it might be about a 30-degree angle.
Yeah, I think it's quite obtuse, this angle. So
Yeah,
let's see what
against the wind.
See what Mr. Collins can do with it.
Probably into the wind. There he is
Hey,
going
mate, go
in.
at it. Your mate's doing it.
Confident.
Does he kick like a full forward or a full back? Let's see.
Oh, I think he's been hanging around his old mate Curl too long there and just sprayed it well wide.
Looks like he clearly needs a bit more time in the back line to straighten those kicks up.
Oh, KDV looking to square it. Finds Sammy Brunton, does he? Yes. Sammy Brunton's there. Just outside 50. He'll be looking for options inside, somewhere near the goal square.
So let's see what the EU Youth Academy can do.
Strong kick into the wind, but it's been picked up by a Wandsworth player and they banged it along with B-Train. Is he under it? No, he's left it for KDV. He wanted to get through it.
Selfless by the B-Train.
Very selfless. KDV's gone back. Is he looking for options there?
Geez,
He's
he-
15 out. He's
Oh.
looking for options.
Geez, he looked confident. He's only about 20 out straight in front, so he should be able to kick it.
Oh, there it is. Never.
Oh, he's giving it the big round, he says.
Get around me.
Look
Yes.
at all his teammates get around him and
Yes.
celebrate with him.
Oh, the little man. The little man. He gets pretty excited sometimes, doesn't he?
He may only be little, but he's got a big heart. Let's see what he can do in the rest of the
Here
quarter.
we go. Big Dano still in the middle. Creates the contest. Can't quite get the tap out.
And the umpire's going to take this one. So Shane throws it up. Big Dano gets beaten in this
Still
one.
can't get a handoff. Brigmore dead, dangerously close to midfield. Gets a kick off to a Wandsworth player.
Kick down the line. Oh, Sammy Wood again in that back pocket playing an absolutely fantastic game.
He's going to switch the ball to Louis, the redhead connection. He's going to switch it again.
It sounds a bit like the switch. It sounds a bit like the switch that the Wildcats always reinforce and train.
Who's he gone to? Big Dano. Big Dano. Oh,
It's a great mark and
a great
handball as
option
well.
To the handball, to the
B-Train, EU to EU. Let's see what
Oh,
they can
he's dropped it on a dime there, hasn't he? Straight to the big C.
do. Sublime football.
Obviously, Big Dan knows who's got the best kick in the team. He's given it straight to him on the hand pass, and he's gone straight to the big C. He'll be looking to look for a goal. He's wandering in. And he's... I hear a big scream from somewhere, but I'm not sure. He's just gone to behind there. The Wildcats playing pretty well into the wind here, not getting overawed like they did in the first quarter into the wind. Demons will want to be picking up a couple of goals with this advantage.
So Rishbeth again kicks the ball long down forward. Kicks it to his old mate Cleggett. Let's see what Cleggett can do with it.
Oh, Wedgwood there, drops in just in front of the tractor. Who's been pretty quiet since the first quarter. Kano goes out. Dano creating a good contest, that's the light there.
That guy Jet again. Another forward 50 clip.
Oh, the tractor. He just pulled that one in. And that's got to be his first position, I'd say, since the first quarter, maybe?
Yeah, we haven't called him very
Really
often,
dropped
have we?
off. He will fancy himself with the big left boot into with the wind at his back here. B-Train, I think, having a word there and also just checking his hairpiece still. And he's knocked it through. That one actually did look like it went through the big stick, so that's fair enough.
Well, this guy does have a very, very dangerous left foot, doesn't he? He
Well,
kicked that from about 55,
he's
straight
cop-
through the middle.
Well, he's copied Mr. Wedgwood with his haircut, and he obviously realised how many touches Mr. Wedgwood's getting. Thought he'd try that one as well. So
Looks like a couple of his teammates have adopted that as well.
yeah. Goes Scrappy again out of the middle. It's not going anywhere. Demons come out with it. Bang it long.
Oh, that man again, Mr. Wedgwood.
The move into the back line of players, the loose player, really seems to have paid off so far. He's getting a lot of touches early on. He kicks out of the beat. He hasn't hit the beat train. Come on, you're going to do so much.
Oh, the
he's
beat
beat off
train.
two players. Kicked it long. Oh, found 40's who's managed to play the free kick there. Who's gone long into the big C, who's managed to create a contest, got some foot over. Oh, and aims and runs in and kicks it through. Oh, you feel a real pressure release there for the Wildcats. Wandsworth are coming back, but the Wildcats kicked a goal there. I'm not sure what the score is, but that's a real big goal for the Wildcats.
Absolutely key into the win, Ben. Absolutely fantastic by the
Corbs
Wildcats
there. Oh, Corbs it was with the drop kick. Straight to Aves, running through.
And Matty Ace
Boom.
proceeds to kick it into the school grounds, the playground with the kids behind. So we've got a new ball now, and we're back at the ball end.
Big Dano. He'll be looking to get a decent touch here. There he is. There's Dano with the touch. Straight to Fife. Streaming through. Only managed to find a Wandsworth
It's
player.
another ineffective kick for Fife.
Just there. Play on.
There.
Yo.
Shane really looking to assert his authority on the game.
It's a pretty good mark by the Wandsworth player there. He's come on after his 20 minutes on the sideline after being sent off from that
tractor again.
massive hit from Whiskers.
Pokes ahead. Oh, Bresky's come through with it. He'll be looking to pirouette and take a snap. No, it's gone wide.
Okay, thanks.
So another point for Bresky. I think this is his third of the day so far. Can't seem to find the big sticks.
Big Shazzy there, waiting for the kick out. He's taken on the duties. He seems to have gone pretty well off that shocking kick early where he just hit a Wandsworth player 15 out.
I think he's learned his lesson. He just goes long
Just bang
now.
it long into the dead pocket. Billy can't quite spoil it there.
Play on.
No, unbelievably, Billy got outmuscled there. I'm not sure what happened.
I'm not sure how that guy got around his bulk, his pure bulk, and just
Give it to him, Greg. Give it to him.
Woodsy, what's that? 50 metres there. Not sure what's been picked up there. Maybe a bit of back chat.
Oh, this is a positive for the Wildcats.
There was a lot of work before the game. This umpire wasn't going to take any kind of back chat. And Pierre Luigi Colina certainly hasn't done that.
Don't hold.
Woodsy looks to the beach. B-Train's starting to rack up a few possessions, isn't he?
I think he's enjoying his time on the wing here.
Yeah,
It's
is.
a marked
Finding
difference.
space.
Marked difference from the back pocket where he was
Yeah,
playing earlier in the year.
His kicking hasn't quite got there, but apart from that, he's got a couple of touches. But he's managed to draw a lot of free kicks for his teammates, which is tactical maybe.
always
Here goes Aves into the 450. Who's up there? Big C. Big C's a really big target here, isn't he? We haven't seen a lot of Collins.
Oh, it looks like he's gone missing a little bit here.
Well, let's hope he can stay there. It's Big C again.
Still plenty of time left.
Well, you know who's not complaining? The ladies. Love a bit more of him on camera, don't they? Here we go. Cool, big Tommy Gillard. Oh, there he is. As we
Speaking
talk
of the
about
devil,
it, Brad Collins,
handball's
handball
to himself.
Off to Kano. Pops it in the middle. Oh, just short.
Oh,
but he
man,
runs
Fife,
around a
what
couple of
could he-
players. Bangs it. Oh, look out. That's a goal.
Fantastic by the Fife.
Oh, and he's put his finger in the air as well.
And he's looking for his mate, little Fife, to just give a little bum tap to and celebrate with.
Another tap out.
Oh, Jay Sinclair, fantastic. Gets the ball forward. Let's see what Collins can do.
Collins again. He's obviously heard our commentary. He's trying to step up.
Oh, great effort by Collins. So Demons go down the centre.
Oh, it's been knocked off. Oh, Wedgie, there he is again. Oh, he's handball to himself, taking a bounce. He's going to knock it into someone here. Who's he going to knock it into?
Is there nothing this man can do?
Oh, Corbs. Corbs in the right spot at the right time again. Can't quite take the mark in. He's got a significantly bigger opponent on him there.
Great tap by Big Dan.
Big Dano, yeah. He's starting to get the hang of this ball tap thing. Jay Sinclair has then just knocked it in, maybe out with full.
So Demons free kick. Bring the ball back.
Oh, KDV got back slammed there like a bitch. And it goes up again. Woodsy. Oh, Woodsy storming forward. Just textbook Sammy Wood there.
See, that
Knocked
man
it
has
just over the
pace.
top. 40. Always looking. Oh, who was that? Was that the KDV train? Oh, he's obviously not happy about getting back slammed before. He's just put an absolute monster hit on that bloke. There is Wedgie on the ball again. Comes out. Abe's getting some ball in the midfield as well. Now he's done his job up front. He's come back a bit. Louis scrappy again. It's all over the place. It's hard to tell. Prigmore's on there. He's locking up the ball. Doesn't want that to go
Great
anywhere.
contest, fellas.
I think the umpire's going to call for a ball up. So Wildcats get the chance to reset. Make sure their Matt Chops in the back line. Ball comes
go.
up, Louis in and under.
Louis
gets the
Dan
hands
gets
out.
Good handball out. Mike coming off there. Oh, the Wandsworth player seems to be pirouette after a number of tackles there. He's gone out. Oh, there he is. That man Wedgwood. Oh, and he knows exactly where to go. He knows to switch the play. He's gone over the top of KDV. Not that hard to do. And the B-Train's ended up with it. Showed a bit of candy. Gone out wide. Done the
Stop
right
it.
thing.
B-Train, stop it.
Billy probably going to run through a couple of players here. No, he goes for the kick. There's Louis. A lot of skill there shown by the Wildcats in close. Some short kicks, some handballs.
So
Now they need
Louis,
to get it forward. Big Dan. No, Fife comes away with it. He's had a snap. No, looks like they're going wide. Out of bounce. Oh, it's gone over everyone's head. So it hits the sideline. It's called for deliberate there. Not sure it's going to get paid. Not sure what Shane's doing here. He's bringing someone back. And he's found a free kick, and it's in the square. And I think Mr. Ford's going to have a kick from in front.
wow, Ben.
I didn't quite pick that up on camera what that was, but I'm not going to argue with that. So
I'm pretty sure the 36 players out on the field don't know what that was for either, but the Wildcats will take it.
yeah, we'll maybe ask Mr. Ford after the game if he's aware what he got that kick for. There's the scoreboard. Couldn't quite pick that up. Is that Wildcats 10 goals,
7.
7?
It's
So
like a 3-goal lead to the Wildcats. Going into the breeze.
going into the breeze, this could be a massive quarter for the Wildcats. The so-called grand final quarter.
The Premiership quarter, I believe. they call it.
Premiership quarter, sorry. I don't speak fluent Australian, only a little bit. So the B-Train dragging a free kick by tackling down the ball.
Thanks, mate. Just come back around behind the mark.
Geez, the B-Train's been on fire in this third quarter.
He has. There's just nothing that
Just
combat
back
pure
behind the mark
pace
first, please.
and athleticism.
Thank you.
Oh. Here we go. So looking for the EU kick into the forward line to a pack. Oh, he's looked for the big C again, his favourite target apparently. So the ladies say. Oh, there he is. Corbs drops the head, KDV style.
He's learnt from the best, this young fella.
Oh, he's holding the head as well. He's done the double.
Unfortunately, not a free kick this time.
No, he's been paid against it. Is there a acting penalty in Aussie rules? Is that a real thing? All right, Mike, Kiwi connection.
Solid as a rock, Mike Bonner off in the half-back flank. Let's see what he can do with it this time.
Puts it out to Wedgwood. Always going to be running through, isn't he? Who's he looking for on the side? Not sure who he's looking for there.
So Rishbeth kicks forward.
Here we go, bouncing up. Oh,
Oh, great effort, Dano.
Big Dano's not going to shy away from the tractor, is he? And he's got himself a free kick from the tractor. I'm not sure what's going on there, but okay.
It's a fantastic effort by Dano, part of the EU Academy.
There's that man again. B-Train goes down the line.
Not sure if B-Train's ever had 10 kicks or more in a quarter before, but he's racking up the stats, that's for sure.
Or ever hit a target.
Wildcats 12. Wildcats 12.
Wildcats. You really feel like the momentum in this game has changed, don't you? The Wildcats seem to be dragging every free kick.
Shepherding
Seem
off
to
the
be hitting
ball,
their targets apart from the B-Train.
It's all about the hair buns. You'll see Mr. Wedgwood and Mr. Ford snagging goals, snagging
Even,
kicks, free kicks, etc.
Even Fife's. Oh, what's happened there? Questionable. And a 50. I'm losing track of how many free kicks both ways these umpires are playing, what they're for, and why there's a 50 for each one. But let's just let the game play, shall we? Just as I thought the Wildcats were hitting the momentum with the umpires. Puts it in the middle, towards the tractor. Can't drag it in. Matty Shaz.
Solid as a rock. And Wedgie again, this man. He's been
Billy
fantastic.
Oswell. Goes out to Sammy Brunt. Wildcats Youth Academy player. He'll be looking down the wing, playing the safe option, through to Shazzy. Ooh, he's just dropped it, but Little Fife picked it up. Goes out to Woodsy, streaming through again. Oh, 2 bounces.
Loves having
3
a run.
bounces. Couldn't quite get that one. Brian Beckham-esque from last year. Got all the way into the 50, put it straight, but can't quite find its either in the middle.
So he's managed to hit Rishbeck, the Demon centre half back. Let's see what he can do on the left. Comes out wide, hits the target. Goes down the line. They're fancy
There's the tractor.
playing the dead pocket.
He's come back to the middle of the field to try and get a couple of touches now. Tractor. I'm sure he can feel this game slipping away from him as the Demons going into a deficit, going into their quarter. But there it is. That's that kick. He's kicked it off the outside of the boot from the dead pocket. EU. That was Jet, was it? And he snuck through. There's the Wandsworth Demons on the sideline, hoping their boys can get a couple more goals before 3/4 time, when the Wildcats will be hoping to come storming back in the 4th quarter with the win. Oh, here it is. They do come streaming forward. 1 goal's really turned them around. There's that hand Wedgie cleaning up at the back.
Wedgie for his
Goes out.
55th kick for the game. Hits a target, Sammy Brunton.
Can't quite reel it in. What's he going to do there? Was that out the full? No, it's right. Dano, a few people up there, couldn't quite get it. Louis kicks it. Unfortunately, straight to a Demon.
So pricey for the Demons. Let's see what he can do with it. Pumps it long into the forward 50.
Oh, who would that be? Nathan?
Mr. Wedgwood, number 17.
Oh, KDV. There he is. Pretty strong hit there.
Geez, he's done that before, that acting. Look at him. Academy Award like.
He switched it. The Wildcats play. Billy Oswell, there he is. Who's he looking for? He's going to find Shazzy. Shazzy seems to have pushed up the field a little bit here. Seems to have gone with the tractor maybe up to the half-forward line rather than the full back as he's accustomed to playing.
Fantastic kick by the Shaz down to Fife. Let's see what Fife can do
Fife's
with it.
looking for.
Oh, of course, Little Fife. Here we
Little
go.
Fife.
Match made in heaven.
Surprised he hasn't run up and given him a thumb tap there.
Little,
Sure, if he can put this one through, there will be one forthcoming.
I'm sure there'll be a massive celebration.
Could be a big goal for the Wildcats. Not sure what the...
So look at the
the
concept.
siren's gone, the siren's gone. So this is the last kick of the quarter. And has he? Oh, he's got to knock it through. What a massive momentum shifter going into the last quarter.
Look at
All the boys getting around him. Not like when KDV kicked a goal before and no one got around him.
Seems like Little Fife is a popular man down at the club. Look at all the boys get around one another. 3/4 time.
Whiskers even there coming back. We haven't seen him since he put the big hit that changed the whole momentum of the game.
It's going to take the gutsiest 25 minutes of footy that you've played this year. It's going to take every single person to stand up at every single contest. When there's a 2-on-1 and the blue and white are won, we win it because we want it more. Because there's a flag on the line and we've got the taste for it and we're not throwing it away. Come on, come on, boys. Doesn't matter how hard they go, we go harder. Come on. I know every single one of you blokes wants this. You've earned it. You've earned it for 3/4 and we've got 1/4 left to really steal that flag.
It is up to you now to prove to us how good you guys are and how much you want it and that you're going to go and get it. Come on, boys. Come on. We have 25 minutes. This is your last chance. This is the grand final. There is nothing after this. There is nothing. And there will be nothing unless you go and get it.
Well, it seems there the Wandsworth Demons just confirmed the fixture list in the 3/4 time huddle there. This is the grand final. There is no more games after this. So thanks for that. The Wildcats, in the meantime, will be going for grand final premiership number 3 of the day, number 2 in a row, number 10 of all time. So they'll really be looking forward to this.
So the Wildcats up by 16 points at 3/4 time. Let's hope they can maintain that margin for the rest of the game.
KDV bangs it forward. Probably trying to get himself a free kick again, was he? Didn't quite get one. Wildcats with the win this quarter, so they'll really be hoping they can hold on to their lead.
It's a fantastic third quarter by the Wildcats into the win, being able to outscore the Demons. Very good effort. So the Demons chipping it out of their back line. They continue to use this dead side of the ground. Let's see what it can do for them.
We'll throw in here. Not sure if we got Big Dano still working the ruck ahead of the Big C, who's made his presence felt. There he is, Big Dano. Gets a touch on, well played. Knocks it back. Demons bank forward. A couple of goal deficit to try and bring up in this quarter. They'll be looking to put on some early goals, get themselves right back in it early on.
Looks like that man, Mr. Wedgwood, playing that role across half-back flank again in this quarter. Let's hope he can continue what he was doing in the third quarter.
Demons get it forward again. KDV shuffling away. Finds the beautiful fiery locks of Lewis going forward. Oh, there he is, Colo. Colo, we haven't seen him a lot this today, but what he has done has been quality. He'll be going back looking for his second goal of the day, is it?
Second goal, I believe, yeah.
2 from 2, hoping not to emulate his mate from last year, Curl, who kicked the record number of behinds for a London AFL season.
What was great to see there, Ben, was the Wildcats implement their game plan, switch across half-back into Louis in the middle, straight down the guts of Mr. Collins.
Yeah, well, it's been what you expect from the Wildcats, and it's been their hallmark, their calling card all through the year. Oh, you can even see the Raiders and the Emus already with a few beers under their belts and some medals around their necks behind the goals there, hoping the Wildcats can bring it home and make it 3 from 3 on the day. Demons really want to make a move pretty soon. They're going to bring back this lead that the Wildcats have got themselves. Still throwing themselves into every contest, the Wildcats. Wobbly old kick there, just a grubber. Oh, the pirouette from 40. Goes in, Matty Abes. Who's he going to find in the middle?
Well, it looks like Brocky, Kiwi kick, goes long.
Oh, it was a Kiwi kick, was it? Oh, yeah.
Minor score.
Gone for it. Little Fife hanging out there in the goal square. Thought he might have had a chance.
Hate snagging a goal, little Fife.
Waits till the last 3 minutes of the game, apparently. Strong mark again. Demons, they seem to be all right going out of their goal square. Get this mark, but can't quite get it off to about the halfway line.
No, that
seems to break down.
That's right, Ben. They continue to use this dead side of the ground as well too.
Just saw a look of disgust on the Tractor's face there. He's not happy with his teammates. They're passing the ball through to him. He's not getting the ball he would expect. Oh, Woodsy. He's got a long way up in the air there. He's got a good mark on that.
This guy's played a sensational game in the back pocket.
Here it is. Here they got a turnover.
So the Jet goes forward. Let's see what it can do.
Oh, Wedgie. Again, the loose man seems to be paying off. But in the tactical battle in the second half, the Wildcats coaches certainly seem to have it over the Demons. This moves Brad Wedgwood into the back line. He's playing as the loose player. The Demons just seem to have no answer for it. He seems to be everywhere. He's just distributing the ball.
Seems like it's the key to the game so far.
It does seem like that. And the Demons trying to break tackles. Getting caught with the ball there. It reeks of desperation. They want to do something. Someone wants to break the game open, but at the moment they just can't find an answer. They can't find a way through the Wildcats' defence.
That's it. Another cheap kick there to Della. Brings the ball forward. Unfortunately, couldn't hit a target. Demons mopping up. Rishbeth again, bringing it out of half-back.
Yeah, the Wildcats not quite having the open players possibly in their forward line that they would have liked. But,
Geez, that's a terrible boundary throw in, Ben.
I'm not sure what's happened there. KDV has gone, look for Collins, but is that little Fife? That's a goal for the Wildcats. Look at the Raiders team, he's going wild on back there. It is little Fife. There he is, finds KDV and the big C.
Hates a goal, this bloke. Absolutely hates a goal.
Hates a goal. Here we go, goes up to the line, finds Fife, bangs it long to Big C, looking for it out there, probably going to put a bit of a hit on. There he goes. Big C, look out teammates. Now the Big C's around Wags, keep him away from them. Get back up the other end. Corb's there, just floating around, making a menace of himself as usual. Always a big fan of the opposition players. Chirps in their ear.
Doesn't mind the old squirrel grip either.
Does not mind the squirrel grip. Scrappy again. I'll tell you what, the Wildcats won't mind this being a bit scrappy, but it comes out, someone snaps it up, and boundary throw in. Anytime the Wildcats can just spend plugging this ball inside the Demons' defensive territory, they won't mind this, will they? They've got the lead. They don't need to make a move. They'll be happy as Larry with this.
That's it. The keys: maintain possession, maintain the lead.
Big pack there. Both teams throwing a lot of people back into this back line. Jay trying to get a bit of a ball here. He'll just shepherd it over.
He's done really well there, Jay. Good 2-on-1 there. So we got Hussey on the throw-ins. Let's see what he can do this time.
Our very own Jesus. Good work, throws it straight to Colo, who finds Brocky. Tries to sidestep. Corbs gets the snap away. Oh, couldn't quite get the goals. Oh, little Fife sniffing around there again.
I think that throw-in by Huss to Colo was payback after Huss gave it behind for when Colo kicked in the prelim final the week before.
Yes,
could have cost the Wildcats the game.
Could have cost us the game. Instead, he just given a hand pass there, wraps himself up possession in the Wildcats grand final. Well played, Huss. Oh, what's happened there? Shazzy's been completely horse-collared. Gets straight back up, switch the play, just the coaches would have wanted to. Fife starting to really rack up the possessions as well in this last quarter. Goes up, finds a good kick straight to the Wandsworth player.
Yet another ineffective kick by Fife.
It seems like you're on playback there with the ineffective kick from Fife calls. It's a shame he couldn't really, just maybe take a bit at someone else's some targets.
Maybe his mate Little Fife. He's kicked 3 goals so far.
Exactly.
Don't beat the Monster ever.
Oh, is it? So I think that was Shane just laying down the law again. Don't do something ever. Another 50. Why not?
Don't beat the Monster in arguing.
The Wandsworth team player asked him what he was up to tonight after the grand final, and Shane didn't like that, so he gave a 50-metre free.
Not a big fan of that. Here he goes, Colo, just opposition player all over him. Wildcat streaming forward. 40 finds a bit of space towards the sideline. He's getting pushed out, but he finds Colo, has a snap off his left. Oh, couldn't quite find it there. Some big Raiders horns in the background there. All the boys getting pretty up and about.
I think I heard Disco in the background there trying to bring that.
Wait, what's happened here?
There you go. Oh, good.
Oh, a bit of confusion there. Somehow Matty Aves has had another snap at goal, another behind. Bit of a quick play on maybe. All right, Demons coming out again. They just can't get out of their own half this quarter. Wildcats are really locking them up. It's great play. Big Dano, the hands. Sammy Brunton.
You!
Almost getting here. Oh, big Kiwi Mike. Oh! Demons players just hip and shouldered his own fan on the sideline.
It's just 1 metre back.
Get the physio over.
1 metre back.
All right, here we go. Time's running out on the Demons here. They really need to start kicking some goals pretty quick if they're going to get back in this game. Kano taking over ruck duties, down on the ground. Sammy Brunt just putting the shoulder in.
Hitting the old rugby shoulder. Good to see.
Thanks lads.
Boundary throw in. Dano going up for this tap. He's been fantastic all day. Let's see
Kano
what he
looking
can
to get
do.
up and about again. Comes through, Kano, hands on the ball to Mike. Demons come away with it, kick it through. Looking space in the forward line.
Looks like Mr. Brigmore heard footsteps there.
Yeah. Oh, Bresky's got a decent possession inside 50. He's going to have a go. Doesn't look confident. He's looking around. He's going to walk back. He looks to be about 35 out, maybe 45 degree angle. Normally back into the He's going against the wind.
He's kicked 3 points today though, so.
And it's drifted away. Drifted away, just like the Wandsworth Demons' chances of winning this grand final seem to be doing at the moment. Nathan
Does look that way, Ben. Shazzy brings it out. Another fantastic
Kiwi
long
drop,
kick.
Put a bit of body here, probably. Yeah, there he goes. Solid tackle.
That big man, Billy again.
Billy didn't get a hand anywhere near that. Matty Aves pushes it forward. Who's he looking for? The big C. Bang it forward. Don't even worry about it. Polo do something. No. It's out muscled. Through. Oh, the tracks has moved up to the back line here.
Thought he was playing full forward then.
Yeah, no, he's now playing on an EU in the back line. So really, maybe not the finest moment of the season, but not really bothered. So let's play on. And the Demons have found a way up into the forward line. They've had a snap and goal, have they? No. It's drifted wide. And it just really seems like nothing's going right for them at the moment. The Wildcats have really just seem to have the momentum. Everything's going their way. Shazzy, maybe even Shazzy hit the target off the back line.
He does what he's done best all day. Kick it long down the guts.
Goes bang forward. Here comes that man Pfeiffer who stepped up in this fourth quarter. Sammy Wood up to 40. Goes short. That'll do, that'll do. Oh, he's not played that. Kano's going to come off the ground. He might get caught here. There he is. He thought he'd taken them. Oh, dear me. Just another 50 for a cheap, needless penalty.
Very, very stiff there, Kano.
Very stiff. Yeah, to be fair, there's probably no chance he marked that. I don't know why he did. So
I think he was trying to use some acting skills that he learned off his mate Keith Dellavedova.
Yeah, oh, there he goes. The typical move. Give it to the tractor. Unfortunately, he's pulled up short there from not that far out. So
that's the first time I've seen him kick 20 minutes before.
Yeah, he's giving it to big man. The big man. He's found 40. Wildcats just chipping around here. They know that time is on their side. They know playing the possession footy is going to pay off if they can keep this ball, not give away too many goals. Up goes Shazzy. Right, but he manages to recover and make the tackle.
Knock it out, knock it out. Knock it out, knock it out, Spring.
Don't knock it out, don't knock it out.
Knock it out.
Don't knock it out.
No, he's trying. Good contest, lads.
Okay, thanks for the umpire's comments there. Wildcats again with Big Dan in the middle. Look at Abe's. Really stepped up in the second half as well as Fife. We've been talking about Fife in the fourth quarter. Would you call that ineffective possession that he just had there?
I think I'd say that was an ineffective possession, yeah. We're only counting ineffective possessions for him today.
He's obviously a man who cares about quantity more than quality, so that's fine.
Looks like he's struggling. Looks like Fife is struggling a little bit there with the hands on the head as well too.
See, here we go. EU kicking to the forward line. Fine Shazzy. Clearing up well there.
Solid as a rock, this bloke.
And Mike, Kiwi connection. Can he find another one of the Kiwis? No, we'll go forward, looking for 5 touchdown fighting. KDB shuffle has really come out in this footage here. It's an unorthodox running style, but it seems to get the job done. Just very, very quick, high cadence, I think you'd call that. Short distance, high cadence, good, I like it. Oh, the tractor here. He's got his first mark since the first quarter, maybe.
I think that's right, yeah. I think Shazzy's been all over him today, absolutely all over him. But let's see what he can do with this kick.
All right, here we go. Oh dear. The wheels have fallen off.
Was that out on the full?
That was out the full. It didn't look from this angle like a tough kick, but tell you what, that's maybe the first sign that maybe think it just isn't Wandsworth's day. Things have totally turned around from the first quarter. There's Sammy Broughton coming out. What's happening there? Not sure. Well, it's who knows a funny rule day from the umpires,
Chris, well done.
and they're just trying to play what they can. Or maybe they just want to give Tractor another go after that attempt last time. Oh. Well, he's gone the other side. He's overcompensated. He's gone the other side. And Sammy Brunton's giving him a bum tap. Look at Sammy Brunton. Wildcats Youth Academy. They teach them that on day 2. Thank you very much. And the Wildcats come away with it again. Let's try and hope we can get through a couple of minutes play without giving away any more free kicks.
So Bustling Billy, let's see what he can do with the footy.
Bustling Billy. Here he is.
Kicks it long, down to his
Matty
old mate.
That's going out again. Every time the ball goes out, you feel the Wildcats just tick closer and closer to that 10th AFL London premiership.
So much better throw in there than what Huss gave us earlier. Let's see what the Wildcats can do.
Wildcats free.
Wildcats free? Yeah, it had to be a free kick somewhere, didn't it? So Big Dano, he'll be looking to boot again. I deserted him earlier in the game, but he's picked up some yards there at least.
Great tackle by Matty Aves, fantastic effort.
Matty Aves and Brocky put in the rugby tackle there, good Kiwi tackle. Big C wrapping up as well.
Old Clint there, holding it in there like he does a girl on a Saturday night, doesn't let her go.
Yeah, there's a few Wandsworth flags I reckon would like to be wrapped up by the Big C later tonight. Here it goes, coming storming through is Louis, is that? No, Matty Aves and Brock. Oh, 5-5-5, here he goes, finds the hand pass, unselfish. Out to the KDB, who can't quite slot it home.
I think height was a factor there with his kicking.
I think he just shuffled into it, had the yips.
Not set. Not set.
18, the Demons again find themselves in this familiar position, kicking out of their own back line.
Do you think they're going to kick to the right, the dead pocket?
Yeah, I'll kick to the dead pocket. And this time it's a little Fife, who wouldn't mind getting a.
Look at his old mate Fife in the centre there, calling for the footy.
And so he's got 4 goals so far in the game. He'll be he's lining up now for his 5th. Wanted to kick a bag for the grand final. I know who would fancy him to kick this. Him. Here he goes. Dead pocket, tough kick. Round 30.
All clear, thanks. Sorry, I didn't see you there, Chris.
So here it is, just another Wandsworth kick out. Go short this time. Maybe thinking that dead pocket isn't the right place to go.
Oh, no,
they head straight back into it. Going to the centre. Tractor can't quite get it. Shaz is all over him. Wandsworth playing some good footy here actually. Oh, the Tractor. Don't know what's gone on there, but he's lost all ability to kick the football.
So Bonner out to Prigmore on the right. Let's see what he can do.
Oh, the B train there, just getting a few late touches. Wanted to keep himself in the minds of the umpires before votes get counted at the end of the game.
Loves racking the stats up the B train, that's for sure.
Here it is. Questionable bounce. Just managed to pick it up again. Look at his sidestep. Going forward. Again, 4 kick. You feel like they're panicking here a little bit, the Demons. Oh, Shaz is trying to pull out of that, but he hasn't quite managed to get KDV on the mark. That's right. Bang it long. Who's underneath this one? Oh, even Bresky as well can't take a mark, chest mark.
Turned about 5 seconds too early there.
He did. B-Trains try to do a KDV there and pull himself a free kick by dropping the head, headbutting someone's knee.
Bad angle there, guys. Didn't see anything.
B-Train's jogging off to have a bit of a rest here.
Yeah, smart footy player, doesn't have to run too much. Here goes, 5 streamer forward, bangs it long. Oh, Big C over his shoulder. Running forward again. There's a big contact coming up here, surely. Oh! The Big C's run into no one. He's been hammered by the gap there. he's still struggling from that massive shadow hit he just took. All right, here they go. The Demons trying to get some quality possession going forward, which seems to be eluding them to this point. Oh, he's been watching the Tractor kick. Here comes Sammy Wood. Goes long. Why not? Colo must be up there somewhere. There he is. Oh, he's taking it.
Typical
Oh!
Actually turn around this time.
Well, now that's a turn up for the books. Oh, there it is, number 5 for little Fife. David Abernathy, number 5, and who would? Big Colo's really taking the opposition by surprise there. Like, they've been watching the videotape. They know that when he gets the ball anywhere inside 60, he's walking back, and he's just popped it off.
Pulled a massive dummy.
And here we go again. In the background there, you're looking at the Wildcats up by 5-3. This is really looking like a huge lead at this stage in the game.
So 33 points up. There can't be much time left. Probably got the runner going out at the moment now, just to tell the boys you should enjoy the last couple of minutes, make the most of it.
So Matty Aves taking a solid grab there. He looks like he might have pulled something on the run through, but he's still going back. I think he's looking for a target more than going for goal here.
I think he's taking the leaf out of the Brad Collins book, just going back and having a shot himself. Let's see what he can
Flying
do.
on to the grand final. Look at them. Look at all the emus in the background there. They're loving it. They're starting to sniff something. They're starting to think this could be on. All the boys getting around Abe's there. He does seem to be limping. Didn't hold him back taking a shot there.
I think the coach on the sideline is trying to tell him to come off with that injury, but he's pretty happy to stay out there.
No one will want to go off at this stage of the game. Big Dan didn't see the need to jump there. Why would you? Shazzy in the middle again. People popping up in all kinds of areas in the picture we wouldn't normally expect to see them at this stage in the game. Oh, Kieran Merrigan. There he is. Old father time of the Wildcats. Looking to get a few touches late on. Get himself a goal. Bit messy again there. No one seems to be taking control. Something. Oh, Corbs. There he is. He's had a great game today, but he seems to have done something there. I doubt that'll hold him back in the grand final after party celebrations. I think he'll just ice it up and fight through it. They'll help him off. He doesn't need a stretcher. Get away. He'll get off the ground on his own legs. There, Benny McCrory absolutely robbed for best on in the Raiders grand final, just having a sip of champers out of the cup. So yeah, sinking what looks to be like winner's piss out of the grand final cup there. Wildcats be hoping to drink some of that very shortly. Here we go. Demons starting to get a few possessions. Oh, but still late in the game. That's great commitment there from that man, little Fife. What's he doing back there, making key tackles? Kicked his 5 goals, kicked his bag. Just going to get back and help out the defenders now.
That time in the twos and the threat of dropping him back to the Emus.
There it is, and there it is. That's full-time siren. That, as we said before, that is win number 2 in a row for the Wildcats. That is win number 3 of the day, and that is win number 10 for the lifetime of the AFL Grand Final. The AFL London's leading winners of the Premiership extend their lead, 10 from 10. They've played more than that, but I don't care.
10 from 25, but who
10
cares?
from 25.
Let's celebrate. This is only the second time ever that all 3 teams have won on one day. Last time is in 2008. I'm sure they're going to party exactly like it was 2008 tonight.
I think there's a song about that, but a different year. Oh, look at the boys get around him.
Look at Fife, so excited, just so happy to be the final winner.
Colo's more excited than Bexy wasn't here than he is about his own win.
I think Colo's already posted on Facebook a photo to Bexy just to let him know the Wildcats got over the line today.
Yeah, Sonny Bill Whiskers is still pretty excited about his hit that he put on. Changed the game, you could say. Coach Prigmore looks relieved. There he is. Big thumbs up to the camera and the crowd.
Yeah, it's a grand final. Yeah. No, watched it last.
It's a grand final, someone say there. There they are. All the boys getting in. Emus, Raiders, Wildcats, 1 club, 3 wins.
Look at that
Can't beat it.
That's going off tap.
You feel like this celebration may not stop. Oh, there it goes.
That T5.
Mr. Pfeiffer taking the biggest hanger he's taken all year. Oh, Oh, Rowdy. Oh, someone get around Rowdy for the
Somebody
next
stop him.
for the next 2 weeks. Unusual chant there.
I think the B train started that one.
Yeah. There's a cup there, big tie, big double D in the foreground. Legend of the 2001 inaugural Wildcats Premiership win. Oh, what a few faces there. Downlow medalist in the foreground there. Ty somehow has got himself in the middle of the circle. Wildcats legends in there. You can see Tangles, life member, didn't cook the pasta this year, but it seems to have gone down all right anyway. Wildcats legends everywhere. Look at them, life members. The B Train and Ty just sharing a warm embrace. Big Mikey. Colo just wondering what he could have done to get a couple of kicks there. Oh, what a time it is. Weather's turned it on. Fife just happy about his grab he took after the siren. Well, thanks ladies and gentlemen for joining us today. It's been an absolute cracker. The Wildcats have won their 10th premiership. It's been a special day down at Sir Joseph Hood Memorial Park. Might call for a bit of bubbly, I'd say, Mr. Costley.
I think it's time to crack open the bubbly. Winners and grinners. I've got this fantastic bottle saved up from 1872 just for this event today. So let's get stuck in it, shall we?
Oh, thank you very much. Hey, cheers. As I said, a fantastic day. Not much more could have gone right for the Wildcats. Everything's happened. I'm sure there'll be a long night of celebrations tonight. Back down at Duke's Meadows. I'm sure there'll be a long day of celebrations back at Belushi's on Sunday, and then why not kick on for another week at Corfu, where the Wildcats always have a good time. Sponsored by the Plough-In, their favourite location in Kavos. Nathan, thanks for joining me today.
It's been a pleasure.
We'll cross over to the presentations right now.
For those who don't know, we've kind of been Santa without a sponsor for a little while, and this year Santa very generously got involved and gave us a lot of support as a competition, which has gone a long way towards us being able to run slightly differently and slightly more formally than we have previously, and it's been much appreciated, and a lot of today wouldn't have been possible without them. So great for them to come down as well, and thank you very much for the support during the year. To start with, and again, it's not always an easy thing to do to grab the microphone, but a representative, Connor, maybe from the Demons, to come up and have a quick word on behalf of the Demons Club.
First of all, congratulations to Wes. You turned up today, and especially our first quarter, you really gave it everything and came away with the win, so congratulations on the win. I want to say thanks to the league for everything for the year. Thank you for the umpires and all the supporters, and everyone's come down and have a good day, and to Chris as well. And lastly, to my boys, it was a good season, but we didn't turn up when we needed to, and it hurts a lot, but that gives us more impetus for next year. We know what we've got to do now. We get around each other. It's a great club, and we're going to keep going from here. It's going to be tough, but we're going to have a good night, and we'll be back next year. Don't even worry about that.
If we can have a representative from the Wild Club. Spring, do you want to come up?
Cheers, thanks, mate. First of all, I just want to say thanks very much to Chrissy and everybody involved in the league for putting on a great day out here. I think everyone's enjoyed themselves. So thanks very much to AFL London and to their sponsor, Sansa. It's great to have somebody on board to do that, so thanks very much. I want to thank, while we're on the topic of sponsors, thank our sponsors. That's Vibe, Anglo Pacific, Top Deck, Belushi's, Putney Chiropractic Centre, for getting around us this year and making sure that we get out on the park, so thanks to them. To all the clubs we played against today, to the Giants and the Demons, well done on great seasons. I know that you boys will be hurting no doubt tonight, but be proud of your efforts during the year, and I'm sure you'll take that through to next year to make sure that you get back out there and are up there again. So great season, boys. Well done. Thanks very much to the umps for today and throughout the year. I know that Chrissy and a few of the boys have been working hard to make sure that we get the blokes out on the park, and it's been a much better year for that. Thought the game was umpired quite well, which was excellent across all 3 games, so thanks very much to them, and enjoy your off-season, boys. And before I get on to naming the boys and thanking all of them, I want to thank our supporters as well, because we had a huge crowd come down here today. There's a lot of mums and dads who have come across for this one, so thanks very much to all of them for getting involved. And it's also really good that all of the WAGs and all the supporters are here as well. We appreciate having them down here, and it does help having them on the sidelines. So thanks very much to all the supporters. Lads, boys, it's been a fantastic year, obviously, with the results today. It really couldn't have gone any better. Every challenge that presented itself, we stood up to. There was obviously a couple of times during the year where we had a lapse and fell over a hurdle, but every single one of you jumped straight back up, and you knew what the task was, and the numbers that we've had on the track, and seeing the way that the Emus played this morning to get up, and the Raiders, the way that you boys played in that second half, it shows how dedicated all you guys are to make sure that we carry that style of footy across all 3 grades. And I think that's a reason why we got the job done, because of the dedication every single one of you blokes has shown this year. So be proud of your efforts, boys. That treble's only happened once before, and it's because we put a hell of a lot of work into it over the years. So be proud of it and enjoy it tonight. I know we're a bit pushed for time. Just really, really quickly, personally want to thank a couple of people. While I get the opportunity, thanks very much to Kos for being there again this year. It's good timing with that injury, mate. You pick up 2 medals today, so well done. To Bagsy and Simo, the presidents, you've done an awesome job this year, boys. And to the coaching staff of the Raiders, 40 and Kev, and also in the Emus, Jezza and Elvis, huge efforts in getting up today, so thanks very much to those boys. I could stand here all day and thank everybody, because it's been such a huge effort for the year, but I know that you boys want to get those medals around your neck, so we'll go through, and I'll just call you out. Matty Abes, come on, mate. Corbs.
Come stand over there.
Kano. Big Clint. Jay. Sammy Brunton. Kiwi Brock. Woodsy. Big Dan. Badger. Louis. Abba. Mikey Botter. Della DeVito. Whiskers. Belt. Colo. Todd. Premiership number 10 for the club, Mero. El Presidente Bags. The Vice Captain Wedgie. Koss. And the skipper led from the front all year, Shazzy. Well done, buddy.
We'll push on with it from there. Basically, there's two more things to do. First is best on ground. Now, best on ground voted by the umpires. As I forgot to mention earlier, the game only goes ahead when we've got umpires, and it's up and down over here, and as with anywhere in the world, I think there's never enough, but the guys today did a really, really good job, I think, from start to finish, so do give them a round of applause before we go. And on behalf of the umpires, their nominated player for best on ground in the Premiership today was, I think, number 17 from the Wildcats, Reggie. And on that only leaves one more thing to do. So on behalf of AFL London, congratulations to the West London Wildcats as a club, I think, for the efforts today. I don't know if you were favourites in all three, but you've managed to do it. So well done, guys. Premiership Division 2014 Premiers. Enjoy it.
We're strong and we're bold, oh, we're from Wildcat, West London town, oh, we're from Wildcat land.
This is your last chance. And we've got 1 quarter left to really steal that flag.